key here is really looking at people, process, and culture. Technology does come into play from the perspective of this, but really it's about the people and the processes and how we build culture that allows people to communicate in between silos of the business. Those silos, to me, I like to be able to call them as domains. Those domains of the business, as an example, for operations is typically an engineering domain. Then for information is an informational domain. I then like to be able to talk about the executive domain. And being able to bring that balance is understanding the needs of each one of those domains. There's an additional domain I like to look at is the governance, risk, and compliance domain. And so being able to balance that is ensuring that we're focused towards safety, availability, and resiliency of the systems, and then applying security measures that are taking those into consideration. The security measures for me is really being able to take an approach that is not disruptive to the business in any way, shape, or form, is understanding context to the operations and being able to apply a risk-based, data-driven approach, being able to understand what changes need to be made and how you put in mitigating controls in place rather than shutting down systems and addressing vulnerabilities, being able to put in those mitigating controls in place to be able to put in firewall policies or segmentation policies to be able to make it very difficult for the attackers to get to the devices that may end up being vulnerable. We don't have the luxury within operations to be able to turn down our systems, address vulnerabilities on a regular basis. So therefore, then we want to be able to be aware of them, what mitigating controls that we can put in place, and then address them over the course of time from the perspective of when we do turnarounds, that we address those vulnerabilities, but then at that point, use that same system to be able to look at the system and what vulnerabilities exist within the systems before we bring them back online. So for me, I think it's about being very conscious and being very well aware of the needs of each one of those domains to be able to continue to have maintained safe, available, and secure operation.